hours and hours.
What do you think he was thinking about when he was staring into the flames?
I'm not sure, but I bet he was thinking about something sad in his life.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, that looks like Mr. Toomey over there.
Yeah, that's Mr. Toomey. Look at him. He looks so sad, like he has the weight of the world on his shoulders.
What's his story? Why is he always so grumpy and sad?
Well, this is the story I've been told. Many years ago, Mr. Toomey was happy and full of life. He was married to a beautiful young lady and was very much in love. Jonathan Toomey and his wife had a precious young baby. They were both so proud.
That sounds like he had a perfect life. He's actually smiling and happy. What happened to change him into that grumpy old man he is today?
Well, one day, Toomey's wife started feeling sick. Jonathan tried to help her, but her fever kept getting higher and higher. And he then noticed that the baby also had a fever. He did everything he knew to do, but she kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Oh, it was awful. He called out of the village to find a doctor. There was a medical person in the village, but he wasn't a real doctor. He hadn't been trained for serious illnesses. And this village didn't have skilled doctors and nurses and hospitals and medicines to treat people.
I had the land flu last year, and I don't know what I would have done if our shepherd hadn't called the vet so he could give me a shot. It took me a while to get over it, but I got well. Did Mr. Toomey's wife and baby get a shot and get better too?
No. His wife, well, she died a few days later, and 3 days after that, his baby died.
Oh no, both of them died? That's so sad.
Yes, it is. Jonathan Toomey felt like he had died too because he had lost his entire family. He cried and cried because he missed his wife and the baby that he loved so much.
No wonder he never smiled.
Jonathan Toomey packed his belongings into a wagon and took off for parts unknown. One day, after many months, well, his tears stopped, and so did he. That's how he settled into this village.
Wow, that's really sad. What happened next?
Well, he settled into a
chops cooled. Look over there. It looks like Mr. Toomey's getting ready to have company.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but we're new in the village.
What do you want? Sorry, now that you disturbed me. What do you want?
I am Widow McDowell, and this is my son Thomas.
Yeah, I'm Thomas. I'm 10 years old. I know how to whistle.
I don't like whistling. It's loud and irritating.
I heard that you're a wood carver, and I need something carved. When I was a little girl, my grandfather carved me a special set of Christmas figures. I have treasured them my entire life. But ever since that we have moved, I've been unable to find them anywhere. I've been hoping by some miracle that they will turn up, but they haven't. I'm lost without them, especially with Christmas being in a few weeks.
What's that got to do with me? I don't believe in miracles. I'm not a miracle worker.
Oh, please, won't you help me? I know someone like you could carve the Christmas nativity. There were some among them were sheep.
Sheep. How many? Describe them.
Sheep are small, woolly animals that graze in the pastures. We have 2 of them.
I know what sheep look like.
There were sheep, but there were also other figures. There was an angel and a cow, Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, and wise man.
3 of them.
I guess so.
Thank you, Mr. Timmy. I am so grateful. When can you have them ready?
They'll be ready when they're ready.
Please, I must have them by Christmas. I haven't had a single Christmas without them. And it would make it so much easier, especially since we're new in the village.
Yeah, it would make it feel more like home.
Home is pish posh. Christmas is pish posh.
Well, a week went by and there was a knock at the door. Nothing to me was not happy that he was being disturbed, especially when he was carving wood.
Boy, howdy. Mr. Toomey really is a grouch. I don't know why anyone would ever want to go see him.
Remember, the widow McDowell and her son Thomas hired him to make those Christmas figures.
Oh, yeah. I guess they had to go because they needed something from him. Hey, look over there. You can see what's going on. It looks like Toomey's getting ready to have company again.
Excuse me, Mr. Toomey, but ever since we were here last week, Thomas has been begging me to come back. He wants to be a wood carver just like you, because he knows you're the best in the valley. He would like to watch you.
Can I, please? I'll be very quiet. Please, please, please.
Okay, come on in. Boy, sit right here. No wiggling, no talking, no making noise. You'll just sit here and you'll be silent. No, not in that chair. Nobody sits there. You can sit here. Be quiet.
Mr. Toomey, may I ask you a question?
Mm.
Is that my sheep you're carving?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Toomey, excuse me, but you're carving my sheep all wrong. But the face isn't right. My sheep look happy, not sad.
That's ridiculous. Sheep can't look happy or sad.
Oh, yes, they can. Mine did. My sheep were happy because they knew they were in the presence of baby Jesus.
brave Thomas is.
What do you mean?
Mr. Toomey is so grumpy. I would have been terrified to tell him that his carving was wrong.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Thomas was just telling him the truth and wanted the Christmas figures to be perfect.
It's been a few days, and it looks like Mr. Toomey is getting ready to have another visit.
Hello, Mr. Toomey.
What you want?
Can I watch you carve wood again?
Come on. The teapot's warm.
Mr. Toomey, can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
Is that my cow you're carving?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Toomey, excuse me again. The cow you're carving is a really nice cow. In fact, it's one of the nicest cows I have ever seen. That's not my cow. It's just not right. My cow looked proud.
Cows can't look proud.
My cow looked proud because she knew that she was supposed to be born in her barn. And that's what made her proud. Thank you for letting me watch you carve wood again, Mr. Toomey.
Hmm.
I'm impressed that Mr. Toomey continues to let Thomas and his mother watch him carve. He seems like he doesn't want to be around people at all. But he keeps letting them come back.
Yeah, it is surprising. But I think down deep, I think he's lonely and sad. Also, he probably enjoys having the Christmas carving as a project because, it keeps him busy, you know?
Yeah, maybe by Christmas his attitude will start to change.
Well, I sure hope so. Just watch and see what happens because another visit is getting ready to take place.
Yeah?
Hi, Mr. Toomey. May I watch you carve wood again?
do me the favor of telling me exactly what it is that I'm doing wrong?
Well, my angel looked important. This angel was one of God's most important angels because it was sent to baby Jesus.
And just how am I supposed to make an angel look important?
You'll be able to do it, Mr. Toomey, because you're the best blue carpet in the valley. Excuse me, Mr. Toomey, can I ask a question?
Do you ever stop talking?
My mother says I don't. She says I should lead the good family of being silent, just like you.
Well, what's your question?
Will you teach me to carve like you, please?
I'm a busy man. I don't have time to teach you how to carve. Oh, okay. I'll teach you how to carve a bird.
Awesome! Oh, I want to carve a robin. I just love robins.
All right. Hold this. Like that. And you turn it like this.
Oh, come on, Thomas, it's time to go.
Here, hold on. Give me this. Take this with you. Take care of that.
This visit, Mr. Toomey, seems much nicer. It's almost like he's looking forward to their visits now. I can't believe he's willing to teach Thomas to carve.
I know. That's really amazing. It appears his heart is softening.
Yeah, I've even noticed that the expression on his face looks different. Look, here come the visitors again. I can't wait to see what changes happen this time.
Tomorrow's Christmas. Is there any chance that the figures will be ready?
They'll be ready when they're ready.
Oh, I understand. Merry Christmas, Mr. Thomas. To me.
Presents? I don't want any presents.
That's exactly why we're giving them to you.
Give me a new door.
Well, at least that visit wasn't as bad as I thought it might be until the widow tried to give him Christmas gifts.
You know, I think Mr. Toomey had time to think about his actions and the way he had spoken to the widow McDowell. He probably felt like he didn't deserve any gifts, you think?
Look, Mr. Toomey is getting ready to open the gifts.
He sure is. Let's see what he gets and how he reacts. Well, what do you think about Mr. Toomey's reactions?
Well, I think he was touched by the thoughtfulness of the gifts.
Why do you say that?
Because he smiled when he put on the scarf that Mrs. McDowell knitted. And he smiled when he saw the bird that Thomas had carved.
Yeah, I noticed his smile too. I think he was also touched that both gifts were made with love by the hands of Thomas and his mother. He saw those gifts being made with his own eyes in his own home.
Yeah, and you know, did you see? He displayed both gifts in a special place. Mr. Toomey put the scarf around his neck, and he put the bird on his fireplace. You could tell that he was very proud of them.
Yes, he was. Well, let's continue watching and see what else happens, okay?
Well, it looks like we're going to draw something rather than carve wood. I can't wait to see what he's going to do, especially since it's Christmas Eve. It looks like Mr. Toomey was having problems trying to sketch images of Mary and baby Jesus.
Yes, I'm sure he wanted to make sure those two figures were perfect because they were the most important part of the nativity scene.
Mr. Toomey looked really sad when he saw all of the items that reminded him of his wife and son. No wonder he was so upset when the Lady McDowell opened that drawer, which probably hadn't been opened since her death.
I'm sure Mr. Toomey didn't want to be reminded of how much it hurt when he lost his family.
That picture of Mr. Toomey's wife and baby must have been a beautiful reflection of a mother's love toward her baby.
Yes, you're right, because that became the perfect example to represent the carving of Mary and baby Jesus.
It's going to be interesting to see how Mr. Toomey reacts to Thomas and his mother on their next visit. Wait a minute. Would you look at that? It's Christmas Day, and Mr. Toomey is actually knocking on the widow McDowell's door. scared off that first time when he opened the door. Man, I doubt that I would ever come back.
Well, I think the consistent kindness that Widow McDowell and Thomas demonstrated toward Mr. Toomey made him notice that, well, there was something different about their lives.
I agree with that. They not only had Jesus as a baby in the nativity scene, they had Jesus in their hearts. What else caused Mr. Toomey to change?
Well, I think the genuine interest that Thomas showed in learning how to carve was a big part too.
Yes. Mr. Toomey saw an opportunity to share his knowledge of carving. What else?
Well, I believe the gifts that Thomas and his mother gave Mr. Toomey touched his heart. During all of the weeks before Christmas, with the Widow McDowell had been working on the scarf she gave him. It was a beautiful gift, made with her own hands like Mr. Toomey's carvings. Thomas was proud of his first carving, and yet he gave it to Mr. Toomey instead of keeping it.
Yeah. Is there anything else that changed Mr. Toomey?
Well, yes, I believe when he opened that trunk to replace the tablecloth that the Widow McDowell had removed, he saw the memories of his former life. And later, when he had to carve Mary and baby Jesus, he couldn't draw the right sketch. The picture of his own wife and baby reminded him of the love that he had experienced. This family picture then became the carving of Mary showing her love for baby Jesus.
It sounds like Jesus spoke to his heart that day.
Yes, I believe that's what happened. Jesus speaks to all of us, but sometimes we choose not to listen. When we listen to the call of Jesus and let his love touch our hearts, he changes us from the inside out.
What a wonderful Christmas story. Thank you for sharing